What's up everyone, Caleb here with Hemp Daddy's Therapeutics, coming to you with another video all about CBD oil. And today I want to talk to you guys about something I'm super passionate about, and that is trail and ultra running. So I'm an avid trail runner, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. For the past 2 years, I have not been running as much as I wanted to. Although for the past year, I've been building back up into it. And just a couple weeks ago, I completed my first 100K race in the past 2 years. So 2 years ago was the last time I attempted a trail race, and it was actually the same 100K that I just completed 2 weeks ago. It's the Bandera 100K. It's put on by Tejas Trails. It's now sponsored by Hoka One. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about my experience running 100K using CBD oil to help get me through. You know, as the founder of a CBD oil company, it only makes sense that I use CBD on a daily basis, and I do, and it really helps a lot with my training and the inflammation and being able to get out there and put in the miles. But I really got to put this stuff to the test last weekend out there at the Bandera 100K. And there's two of my products that I primarily used during the race. One was the Transdermal Cream, and this was a lifesaver when it came to neck pain, because that race is a rocky race. You're constantly looking down on the ground, so you're putting all this strain on your neck because there's so many rocks. If you look up for too long to enjoy the scenery, you're just gonna smack. So you're just looking down so much, and it puts all that strain on your neck. And the Transdermal Cream, so I'll kind of just tell you the way I use this. So whenever I would have that pain in the back of my neck, I would just apply a little bit of the cream to my hands. I'll even do it right now. So I've done this in another video too. Just apply it back there to the back of your neck. I still have a little bit of tension back there from last weekend. It still hasn't completely gone away, but it really helped during the race when that pain was flaring up and I was focusing on that pain. Just put a little bit of this cream on there, and it really helped cut back on that pain and help me to focus on the race. And the same was true when like my quads were getting sore, and when my thighs were getting sore, my knees were starting to ache. I would just take a little bit of that cream and rub it on there, and like just a few minutes later, just like the pain levels were cut down, and I was able to just get back out there and just focus on the race and to keep moving. The water-soluble CBD oil, I mean, this is now one of my favorite products. Let me make sure I'm showing that to you correctly. It's a water-soluble CBD, so it's a little different than the tincture oils because it absorbs into the system much faster than the regular CBD, and some say it has more bioavailability than the tincture oil. I'm not totally sure on the science on that, but I do notice a difference myself when I take the water soluble. It's the thing I use on my long runs during training. I use it all throughout the Bandera 100K. I had a bottle at the start finish line, and I had a bottle at the 15-mile aid station. It was a loop course, so I hit that bottle of CBD oil a total of like, what, 4 times? 3 times actually. And I had some at the start of the race as well. So every 15 miles, I was getting to take a dose of the CBD oil, and I was taking about 30 to 60 milligrams each time I came in contact with it, just depending on how I was feeling. And I would notice, like, just within about 10 or 15 minutes, those kind of pain levels were kind of subsiding in my quads and my thighs, and even my mental state improved. And I remember one point in the race on the second loop, coming up to the 15-mile, the halfway point of the second loop, I guess that's around 45 miles or so if my math is correct. I was just at a super low point. I thought I was gonna quit. I thought I was gonna drop the race. I even contemplated cutting a road at one point to go back to the start finish line. Then I thought that'd be foolish because they'd be out looking for me if I didn't make it to the aid station. So I decided against that and pressed on, even though I was feeling miserable. And I even remember getting like even halfway to that aid station from that road crossing, I remember just sitting down on a rock and just being miserable and thinking, now what am I gonna do? So I just sat there. I tried to eat some food. I was having a really hard time, but eventually managed to get up and press on. And I made it to that aid station. I took some CBD, I changed my clothes, or not changed my clothes, I added some warm clothes on, and I got back out on the trail. And I kid you not, within like 5 or 10 minutes, my spirits were up again. I realized, hey, I got enough time to finish this race. There's no time goal here now. Just my sole goal is to get this finished. And so the CBD really helped with my mental state, the aches and pains, and it just helped me get through that 100K race. Not having done these in a couple years, it was a little more difficult for me than I expected. Like my goal, I didn't even meet my goal time at all. Like I was way off. Like my previous record on this, I think I was like 4 hours over what I've done this course in before. So it wasn't a beautiful finish, but for not having done this in a couple years, I would say it went pretty well. And CBD played a huge part of that. So if you're a CBD user right now, if you're an endurance athlete, if you're considering using CBD, like I strongly encourage it. But as with any supplement or any like food or anything like that, just don't go into race day doing it for the first time. Make sure you experiment using CBD throughout your short runs and your long runs during the week and see how it affects you. But it really helped me get through it. I've even talked to other athletes that are brand ambassadors for Hemp Daddies who talked about, you know, taking CBD midway through their 50 or 100 miler and just seeing how much it helped them. And I know it can help you too. And if you have any questions at all about taking CBD as an athlete, feel free to leave a comment here, and feel free to go to the Hemp Daddies website as well and reach out to me directly. I always answer emails. So again, hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks so much.